One of the other things you've been railing about, justly, I think, is the possibility of a gag order in this case. And these guys yesterday thought it was potentially likely that perhaps they'd give Trump some leeway to start, but that if he keeps going off as he has been all day on Truth Social, that he might try to muzzle him. Now, he hasn't yet faced the judge at the time of this recording, but they were saying as soon as he gets in front of the judge, he will no longer be able to criticize the judge. He will no longer be able to criticize the prosecutor and could potentially be slapped with a gag order that stops him from talking about the case. You have strong thoughts on gagging Trump.
Well, that would be a clear violation, not only of his First Amendment rights, but of yours and mine. Justice Marshall once wrote in an opinion, that the First Amendment has two elements. One, the right of the speaker to speak, but just as important, the right of the listener to listen. So I would immediately put together a group of the best First Amendment lawyers on a voluntary pro bono basis, representing you and me and everybody else in America, and take the case as far up as we can to the Supreme Court on the issue of the gag order. The gag order would so clearly be unconstitutional. Having a democratically appointed or elected judge tell a Republican candidate for president that he can't campaign for president, and a judge telling anybody he can't criticize the judge, what could be a greater violation of the First Amendment than a judge telling a defendant you can't criticize me? Free speech for me.
Okay, can I tell you, so both of my lawyers yesterday, and I said, what, you're telling me that today, this morning, he can criticize the judge and the DA, but after the arraignment tomorrow, he's not allowed to? And I haven't looked up, and I was admitted in New York. I'm now retired as a New York lawyer. It's been a long time since I actually practiced. I don't remember there being some ethical rule that says you cannot criticize your judge publicly or the DA coming after you. They seem to think that would be a no-no as soon as we had an arraignment. I don't think there's any chance they're going to be able to stop Trump from doing that.
And they shouldn't. And I will defend his right to speak. And even if there is an ethical rule, the ethical rule applies only to lawyers. Last I looked, Donald Trump wasn't a lawyer.
That's what I said.
He had absolute right to walk out of that courtroom and say the judge should be impeached. The judge is terrible. He can say whatever he wants about that judge. Don't ask me. Ask Hamilton and Madison and Jefferson and Adams. Ask all of them whether you can criticize a judge. Jefferson spent half of his life criticizing judges, including his own cousin, John Marshall. And, you can't impose those kinds of restrictions, especially since the case will almost certainly not be tried in Manhattan. And if it's tried, it's a year from now.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that? They'll move to change the venue for sure. The Trump team will move to change the venue to Staten Island or upstate New York, where I'm from, or potentially Long Island. There's some districts in which Trump could.
Not the Bronx.
Not the Bronx. Not Brooklyn. That's where you're from. So they'll move, but won't this judge knee-jerk say, no, we're not doing that?
It's not a matter of knee-jerk. The judge has to go home at night to dinner. The judge has to meet his friends tomorrow. He has to spend weekends. No judge in New York City has the courage to give a verdict or a ruling that benefits Donald Trump. They will be called, as I was called, a facilitator of Adolf Hitler. That's
so even on the change of venue. Yeah, you're saying the judge he won't even give him a change of venue because same backlash.
He won't give him the time of day. He will give him no gag order, only because he knows he's going to be reversed. Normally judges are afraid of being reversed. Not in the Trump case. The judge doesn't care. He'll blame it on the appellate division. He'll say, me? I wanted to put Trump in jail. I wanted to prevent him from running. Don't blame me. Blame those appellate court judges.
Now that it's spring, it's time to get outside and enjoy your backyard. And it's actually feeling possible, doesn't it? But does your backyard need a makeover? Is it fun? Is it a good place to exercise or hang with the fam? Start with the perfect centerpiece, a Michael Phelps Swim Spa by Master Spas. A Michael Phelps Swim Spa can transform your backyard into an oasis. The swim spa is an alternative to a pool with the therapy of a hot tub. Michael Phelps Swim Spas have a water current, so you can swim, do aquatic exercises, and have fun with the kids. And because it's heated, you can choose your perfect water temperature and then use it all year long in any climate. Michael Phelps Swim Spas by Master Spas come in a variety of sizes to complement almost any yard, even if it's a small one. And this is not a long, intimidating project. In fact, delivery and installation can take less than a day once your space is ready. Michael Phelps swim spas are 100% made in the USA by Master Spas, the world's largest swim spa manufacturer. You will love your Michael Phelps swim spa by Master Spas. Go to masterspas.com, put in the promo code MK, and that will save you $1,000 on a Michael Phelps swim spa or $500 on a Master Spas hot tub. That's masterspas.com, promo code MK. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you like what you just saw, hit the subscribe button for more clips and full episodes.